going to watch, Internet Verse. Give him a like, subscribe. This is his video that he's put together, put his hard work in. So to go check him out. I will, at the end, put all my URLs and everything that I've used in the description, so you can check their videos out. It's 21 minutes. Don't know if I'll get through the whole thing. Might speed it up. It will depend on what kind of content this is, but obviously, disclaimer, it's covering abuse. If you don't want to get into that, just click off, and in about 30 minutes time, I'll be back onto the Mutahar gay cheating scandal, allegedly.
In part 1 of this series, we covered a music review YouTuber Brad Taste's video and subsequent apology he put out on his channel, where in the video he admitted to being arrested for domestic violence, accused his girlfriend of abuse, and after Tina responded to this by saying that she has files on Brad, he deleted everything and apologized. However, in recent news, a few days later, Brad decided to post another video sparking up the drama again, this time more specifically accusing Tina of gaslighting and blackmail. This would result in Tina releasing audio files of Brad yelling and screaming at her from last year, the day that he got arrested.
Go turn it up a bit.
Along with the text messages as well. And in response, there would be a video posted to Brad's second channel by his mods, where Brad is freestyle rapping about the situation and abuse for 15 minutes straight. Welcome to the internet versus Brad Taste in Music Part 2. First, it started when Brad uploaded the deleted video we mentioned in the intro, and Temporary Result posted this video on the YouTube drama subreddit with the title, Brad Taste in Music has uploaded a second video regarding the initial SI upload. Bubbly Age replies, oh my god, can he not just stay off the internet? And Grown Boy says, nope, financially and socially, it seems the internet is all he has. Quitting the internet would be starting from scratch, and for people in his state, that seems like an impossible task. And his current content does not give him the skills to start over on another account anonymously, so he thinks he is stuck. I'm sad to say, but he's lolcowifying himself.
I mean, I guess he is a lolcow, really. He's gone downhill from what he used to make, and he doesn't even focus on any content anymore. It's just backtracking. It's apology, backtrack, get rid of that apology, move on. For 2 months, he's going to rehab, then he's not. This guy needs to, hop off. I hate saying that, hop off internet. What does it actually mean? No one ever does, but he needs to, take a proper break, because he's not a content
replies to the video by saying, Dude recorded this
in one take and loses his train of thought constantly. He's not thinking this all through. He'll wake up tomorrow and panic delete this too. You were being generous. It didn't even take an hour for him to delete.
One take and loses his train of thought constantly. He is not thinking this all through. He'll wake up tomorrow and panic and delete this too. And OK Gas replies, you were being too generous. It didn't even take an hour for him to delete it. Treble the Clefairy replies, saying that your partner gets scared when you're loud because she thinks you'll yell at her speaks of fucking volumes. The abuser
core therapy language isn't doing shit to obscure how heinous this response is. Saying that your partner gets scared when you're loud because she thinks you'll yell at her speaks volumes.
Core therapy language isn't doing shit to obscure how heinous this response is. Il Salamander says, I am constantly in awe of Brad. 3 videos that each alone would be career destroying.
Who watches this guy anyway
and he ends that third with, hopefully this clears it up. Brad's fundamental problem is he thinks people are being influenced or confused into thinking he's an abuser, and he just needs to tell his side of the story to get people on his side. But I haven't seen anything from his ex, and based solely on a Brad side of the story, Brad is an abusive asshole. Over on our Brad Taste in Music Excellent Income also uploads the video, and Identity As Found replies, this is just so monumentally pathetic at this point. I'm no longer concerned with Brad's mental health. I just fucking hate the guy now. Wow, just such an annoying and delusional person. My ex would cope with me yelling at her by being scared. It's genuinely fucking insane, man. He's just manically firing from the hip with these videos, and it shows. Secondhand embarrassment, it doesn't even do this justice. This is a secondhand humiliation.
It is manic behavior.
Squishy Taco Ears replies, yeah, And then he claims Tina is blackmailing him by recording his verbal abuse. Like, hey, maybe
Always
she's recording so
blackmailing.
she
They
has proof
always
of what
do
you're
that.
putting her through. Vivid replies, Brad needs an IRL intervention. Man, this is painful. Again, YouTube is not a replacement for a therapist. And Death Killer
It's
Maniac
not.
replies,
Please don't
it
come on
doesn't
here
seem
and
like he
tell
has
us your
people in his
shit.
life who
We
can
don't
do
need
that
to
for
know.
him. D replies to the thread
Just
by
make
saying,
videos.
can someone TLDR? I don't think I can watch it
Just
without
not about
cringing
fucking
viscerally every
drama
3 seconds.
in
My
your
Little
own
Brony
life.
says, 11-minute unedited yap session where he frequently loses his train of thoughts and it generally looks like a crackhead who hasn't slept in a week.
Jesus
Nicholas
Christ,
Doyle
fair
also
enough.
tweets
He
out that the
does.
video has been posted by
Oi, the
saying,
Pope,
Brad
shout out.
Taste in Music just returned. And Shamu replies, based, immediately archives. And Nicholas replies laughing, showing he also downloaded.
Imagine becoming the guy who just immediately archives videos. Like, he has to sit there, film it, put it, or maybe he puts it in an editor or something. I don't really know. Not sure what his process is. I'm sure he watches it over maybe. Or is this like TikTok and he's just posting like constantly? Like, you see those TikTok accounts that just have, like, they're obviously manic. And it's just TikTok after TikTok. And they make like 1,000 in a day. Like, they just hit upload and that's it. Like, this is what he does. Like, he doesn't watch it or think about how any of this will be taken by the audience. I just don't understand that frame of mind just to record something like this. And then like an hour later, you get rid of it. And then you get feedback on that. You get rid of it. And you keep doing it every single time. Like, this is exhausting.
Of the video. Chud Logic screenshots a
Really,
re-upload
really
of Brad's video and
exhausting.
says, after saying he would take a year's break, even after his ex Tina said she would not release any further information, Brad has released another video talking about the situation, and then deleted it. What is this guy's problem? And Lil Purple replies, his mod actually deleted it, and then messaged Tina and apologized to her. So fucked up. Then the YouTube channel, The
This
Oppa
is
Blog,
cool.
goes live talking about the Brad Tay situation, and Tina, Brad's ex, was in the chat.
Like,
We also
look at
covered some
him.
of her
Dude,
messages
get
in the
off.
first part of the series.
Have a
But this
sleep.
time, while the op block was streaming, Tina actually released audio of a fight between her and Brad while she was in the chat,
Yeah,
along with
it's
other
bad.
messages between the two of them. And Tina released 2 audios, the first one being over 10 minutes, and the second one being a minute long. If you watched part 1 of our
10-minute
series, we
audio?
mentioned that Brad was arrested for domestic violence. The first longer
That's
audio
bad.
was recorded a couple
That
days
is
before he was arrested, with the
No one
second
should
one
have
happening
10-minute
the day
audio
he
of you
was
abusing
arrested.
them.
In terms of the first one, Dank Sinatra posted the entire 10-minute clip on the YouTube drama subreddit. Now, obviously, I won't play the entire
I
thing
didn't play
here, but it will be linked in the description. But
Yeah, go check out Internet VS if you wanna, and go to the description if you wanna see the 10-minute abusive video that was recorded. Allegedly, it wasn't him. I don't know. Obviously, it sounds like him. It is actually horrible and disgraceful, and like, she was like this close from probably getting killed. This dude is insane.
important question text summarizes the audio by saying, context for anybody who needs it is that Brad Taste was
Yeah.
arrested for domestic violence and that he and Tina had an agreement that none of this stuff would get out. Well, Brad decided he wanted to blame Tina for everything. Tina saw that and dropped the proof of him.
I don't get it. What goes through these people's heads? You're arrested for DV. You agree, somehow Tina agrees that, okay, let's just keep it private. And then he comes out and blames her on everything. Like, you don't have the upper hand in this. I don't... He's... What the fuck? He's got fucking worms in his brain. If you don't want to listen, he's actively seeking a fight, actively denying her privacy, actively insulting her, and seemingly accusing her of cheating. And then later in the recording, screaming at her at full volume, saying she's killed him. In this recording, he also admits he'd fabricate evidence to get Tina arrested. Oh my god. This is like on par with fucking the I'm Alex fucker. Who are these people?
abusing her. If you don't want to listen, he is actively seeking a fight, actively denying her privacy, actively insulting her and seemingly accusing her of cheating, and then later in the recording, screaming at her at full volume saying she's killed him. In this recording, he also admits that he would fabricate evidence to get Tina arrested.
That is insane.
Mimics references that last sentence and says, did he know she was recording him? Because while that's a stupid and horrible thing to say, it takes a special kind of stupid to admit it when you know there's proof you said it. An important question text replies, he didn't know he was being recorded, no, but it's also really telling of the type of person he is. And just as a quick pause from Reddit, Peruko, Brad's ex-editor, actually does post a clip of this with the title, Brad Taste threatening to make up lies about Tina to get her arrested. And here's the clip from that audio.
I'm an individual. If I don't have a safe place within my own head...
Okay, Tina, I'm your partner of 5 years, and if you don't respect me as an individual, then you can, honest to God, get the fuck out of my house.
Both of our names are on the lease.
We watched this.
So that's not going to happen. And also, you are...
Laying down the
I'm gonna
line.
call the police.
I'm gonna
I
call the
will get you
police.
out of here.
Both
I will make a story of it.
I will
will
make a
get you
story.
back, Tina.
But back over to Reddit, Gamebit
Fucking
replies,
bitch.
I was a fucking paid sub. I gave this guy money. I'm gonna
Who the fuck gave this guy money? A paid sub? I guess in his peak days. God damn. Don't feel bad for giving him money when he seemed to not be a monster behind the scenes. You were giving money to someone who you thought was good, not your fault your trust was broken. Fair, base. Okay, how are you supposed to know?
Replies, don't feel bad for giving him money when he seemed to not be a monster
Just
behind
charge
the scenes.
back.
You were giving money who you thought was good. Not your fault your trust was broken. And then in regards to the second audio, which was the day that Brad got arrested, according to Tina, Lawn Clipping posts the 1-minute clip on the Brad Tyson Music subreddit, and I will go ahead and play this one for you guys.
Here we go.
Obviously, as a warning, there is intense fighting and
Let's
yelling in this clip,
go.
but here it is.
Let's fucking go.
So I can damn fucking right do that to you. I can kick you the fuck out of here for what the fuck you've done to me. You've destroyed me.
What? How? All I've ever wanted to do is support...
Stop lying to me for once. Look at me in the eyes and stop lying to me. Stop being such a wimp.
All I've ever
Look at me and accept what you have done to me. Do you see what I've become?
What the fuck?
You killed me. You promised me everything. You lied to me.
This dude's cooked.
Look me in the fucking eyes and say that again.
Oh, no, I need to have a break from that shit. That's fucking PTSD. That is fucking cooked. Don't come on here and say, oh, that's nothing. I've experienced way worse. This is not normal in any means necessary. This is not.
Look at me. Look at me.
Hey, you thought I'm Alex is bad? This is fucking like. This has gone from A tier to S tier.
Tell me.
That's terrible to say.
Tell me what the fuck you just said. Tell me.
This dude is cooking.
House. Get out of my fucking house.
Jesus. Bro, chill.
Don't do it. Don't.
You're trying to.
Don't.
You are evil. Like you're evil.
What the fuck
I don't...
is this?
That guy from
Jesus
KFC replies to this quote by
Christ.
saying, and he really tried to claim that she just didn't like him raising his voice. Jesus fucking Christ. No shit she was scared of him. An Interesting City says, if she was scared, why did she challenge him about not having to leave the house? And Moderate Trouble replies, because it was where she was living, moron. Who would want to get kicked out of their
Oh, I hate this shit when people say this.
home with zero notice?
These people are so just never been in this situation at all.
She didn't want to be kicked out, but instead realized that she needed to leave under threat of violence. And
Why can't he kick her out for a while so he can cool off? He literally owns the fucking place, and if you want to go, well, she's on the lease, then I mean...
Interesting City says, why can't he kick her out for a while so he can cool off? He literally owns the fucking place, and if you want to go, well, she's on the lease, then I mean, that's war. And Vitaly Pit
What? If you're getting so heated, you need to calm down. You remove yourself from the situation, not threaten to lie to the cops to get them out of the house. Go for a fucking walk. Yeah, I agree, Lemio. Why didn't she leave and go to her mum's place instead of doubling down by bringing up her name on the lease?
Says,
Bro, you're
if
dumb
you're
as
getting so heated you
fuck.
need to calm down, you remove yourself from
are
the
you?
situation. Not threaten to lie to the cops to get them out of the house.
Who
Go for a
is this
fucking walk.
Redditor?
An interesting city says, yeah,
Go
I
get him!
agree. Why didn't she leave
No,
and go
I'm
to her
joking.
mom's place instead of doubling down by bringing up her name on the lease? Timothy Heaven replies to the clip by quoting Brad's now deleted video and saying, I speak at
a higher volume to get my ideas. Fuck off.
a higher volume to get my ideas across. It's normal in my family.
That's so
Inline
cap.
says Raw replies, it's crazy, dude. Erratic Fanatic says,
These people, okay, they think this is normal. Where am I up to? 9. You do not speak like this to your family. If you do, you're fucked in the head. These people,
Fanatic
Reddit
says,
man,
it's sad that one of
Reddit.
the most common thing bad parents pass on to their children is that the louder person
Reddit's
is always the
cool
right
sometimes.
one. Obviously, it doesn't make the way he acts okay. It's just sad that this is what ends up happening a lot of the time to kids who grow up in environments like that. I hope they both get the help and support they need and that Brad gets the fuck offline like we've been telling him for the last year or so. Smoking Samorio replies, I come from a family where fighting at this volume was normal. Physical altercations, throwing shit, worst insults you've ever heard, you name it. I left home when I was 18, and even though I didn't act perfect and had to reprogram myself, I've never been close to this level of rage at anything my partner has ever done. Growing up in that environment is an explanation, not an excuse.
Yeah.
He knows
That's growing up in that environment is an explanation, but not an excuse. That is 100% true. You can, anecdotally myself, you can grow up in a fucked up situation and not have it change your personality or outlook on life. You can. You really, really can. You know? I think a lot of people go through a lot of fucked up shit and they don't turn out like their parents. There's something missing there. I don't know what it is. You either fucked up, you grow up in a fucked up environment and you turn fucked up, or you grow up in a fucked up environment and you swear to never ever become that. And I don't know what makes someone want to choose that, just their ingrained personality. I grew up in a fucked up place, you know. My dad had problems himself, and I vowed to never be that person. And as far as I'm aware, I've never reached to those levels.
it's wrong to act like this. I knew it was wrong. This is garbage. Slow Club replies, what could even possibly cause a person to even sound like this? No wonder he was arrested. He sounds out of his fucking mind. And Cold 45 replies, interrupting his stream apparently. And also on the Oplox stream, Tina revealed the text messages between herself and Bradley. This first...
Give me another reason to do it, Tina. Tell me about how not even our relationship is safe from the power dynamic 5 years later. Make me want to get a knife and stab myself, please. Please don't hurt yourself. You wouldn't stop me. Yes, I would. Do it. Watch me. I'm dead right now anyways.
This one was from August 27th, 2024.
Bro, 5 years of this.
First audio recording happened a couple of days before Brad got
5
arrested.
years?
That clip we listened to earlier where Brad talked about lying to the police. And it starts with Bradley saying, give me another reason to do it, Tina. Tell me about how not even our relationship is safe from the power dynamic 5 years later. Make me want to get a knife and stab myself, please.
Crazy.
And Tina says, please don't hurt yourself. And Brad says, you wouldn't stop me. And Tina says, yes, I would. And Brad says,
I've seen this all before.
Watch me. I'm dead right now anyways. Then there is this message from the day that Brad was arrested, where it starts with Brad saying a couple days later on August 29th, 2024, where it starts with Brad saying, the house and dogs are safe. And Tina says, can I come and get my backpack and stuff? And Brad says, you do whatever you need to do.
Please.
I'm just
Fuck
here
the
on the
house.
couch. You get what you need. I just want you to know I
Fuck
want
that.
no issues tonight. I'm doing my thing. No conflict. It's worth mentioning no matter what happens, I'm not going to talk badly about you online. I have no interest in continuing any drama whatsoever. Then there are more messages between Brad and Tina.
He even deletes fucking messages.
Are also revealed on the Oplock stream.
This dude's
however,
crazy.
Are just a week or so ago after Brad posted his SI video and took it down in response to Tina. He messaged Tina saying, I deleted 2 messages because they didn't fully say what I was trying to say. Honestly, the only thing I want to tell you is that talking to you right now is somehow the only...
It's hard waking up. sorry. It's hard waking up and seeing all of this. It's horrible knowing that you are sucked into this vortex now of having to defend yourself while trying to protect me.
Anything making me feel comfortable right now. It's hard waking up and seeing all of this. It's horrible knowing that you are sucked into this vortex now of having to defend yourself while trying to protect me. I will listen to you from now on about how to handle this stuff. I don't want you to...
After this, we need... Okay, I'm going straight to a palate cleanser after this, because this is just diabolical. I can't deal with this
right
shit.
now, it seems that being offline is the best move for me. I would like to call today at some point just to talk, if that's okay with you.
It's actually insane this has only come out now.
The second message that Tina sent to the stream, where she sends a picture of a tweet she made on July 29th, 2025 to Brad. This is a continuation of the last message we just read, where Tina says in the tweet, I'm going to continue silently rooting for his rehabilitation and working on healing the wounds of this whole recent situation reopened.
1.25.
Thanks for support and kindness. And then she continues messaging Brad saying, signing off, I believe in you. And Brad hearts it and responds by saying, watch the channel I sent. Okay, bye. Then Peruko, who we mentioned earlier, posts the
just
full
non-stop
from the day that Brad got arrested, and they caption it by saying, the audio from the night of Brad Taste and Music's arrest was released courtesy of the Op Block with Brad's ex-girlfriend's permission. More audio was shared in their stream as well that I feel needs to be shared as it paints Brad's
There's no coming back.
Killer Season Cam replies, holy fucking shit.
Yep,
the dude is a full-on abusive fucking loon. That audio is absolutely grim, man. Tina's a total fucking soldier for dealing with that as long as she did. Jesus Christ. Tina herself then takes to Twitter and makes a statement after this.
Very eye-opening to see how horrified people are by something that was a regular part of my daily life for 5 years. Fortunately for me, that audio is just the tip of the iceberg. Even almost a year out, I'm still fighting every day to claw my way out of the hole. Bro, I think she's moved on now and has a new boyfriend, but this guy, you need to get like a fucking something on this guy.
Audio made the rounds, and she says, very eye-opening.
He shouldn't be 200 meters in your vicinity.
A regular part of my daily life for 5 years. Unfortunately for me, that audio is just the tip of the iceberg. Even almost a year out, I'm still fighting every day to claw my way out of the hole he threw in.
5 years of that? Imagine that happening to you for 5 years.
Memories that now feel tarnished by all of this. You're valid, and I'm right there with you. You guys were always so sweet to me. I truly hate that this is how it all played out. Blissfully Bella replies, I always thought it was sweet how open y'all were about your relationship on stream. I don't think any of us had a clue it was this ugly behind the scenes. I sincerely hope this has given you at least some form of closure. And Tina says, it wasn't all bad all the time, so most of those were genuine moments.
Of course,
that's what makes this kind of stuff so confusing and hard to
grapple
with.
That's what makes it confusing. Anthony Fantano, mate. I'm sorry you had to go through all this. I wish I had a sense of what was going on when you guys appeared on the channel a while back. I'm glad you're getting away from it finally. Fuck Anthony Fantano.
By saying, I'm sorry you had to go through all this. I wish I had a sense of what was going on when you guys appeared on the channel a while back. I'm glad you're getting away from it all finally. Then there was a video uploaded to Brad Taste's second channel.
Not about what he said.
Being 2025 August the 4th. The video.
Brad Taste Music's private freestyle about ex-fiance. Oh, do we get to listen to this?
Deleted,
please.
But it was a 50-minute freestyle rap. But
50-minute freestyle? 50 minutes? I can't even come up with one sentence. Peter Piper, pick some peppers. I can pick your heart and put your brain together. Wait, Peter Piper, pick some peppers. I can pick your brain and put your heart together.
Good reply to one of the threads we already
50
read
minutes of
to
that.
This video, describing it, saying, in a truly bizarre turn, even for him, Brad has responded with 50 minutes of freestyle rapping. Trevolution says, I mean, this is from 2 days ago. This abuse audio only came out last night. And MP Give replies, he had to have known it was coming. The entire freestyle is about it. IKM also screenshots the
video. Dude, look at him. Look at this guy. Just like... What the fuck? Like... What? Dude is cooked beyond belief. Jesus. Christ.
and captions it by saying, I hope someone has this video screen recorded in case he deletes it, because this is insanity. Recording a freestyle mocking your own abuse allegations a few days after you said you were taking a year-long internet break is Zeno replies to the clip by saying, this is the first time a YouTuber that I genuinely fucking liked has been outed as a terrible person, and it's so fucking depressing. I'm so done with this filth, absolute manipulative bitch fuck abuser.
Fair
Jesus
enough,
Christ.
fair enough.
Lesson learned to never
5
forge
years.
social relationships. Fucking hell. Good username Good also posted the 50-minute freestyle rap on the YouTube drama subreddit, and then follows up his thread by saying, not listen to this in full, because of course I haven't, but skimmed through and he seems to be rapping for the full video. Mentions the abuse multiple times and continues to accuse his ex of being abusive. The audio isn't great, but I'm pretty sure he also drops multiple
chump behavior,
but has censored them before uploading. At around the 6-minute mark, for instance, he appears to say it, but it's hard to tell. He's smiling throughout and seems to be reveling in the controversy and purposely fishing for more. I've posted the video because it's an utterly bizarre turn of events, but it seems clear that he's addicted to the attention he's getting. And just for clarification, in case this is confusing, it's not super relevant to get into all the nitty-gritty details of the story, but this video wasn't posted directly by Brad himself to the YouTube channel. Some of these comments we're reading are implying that. There's a whole separate side tangent discussion going on between Rose Malloy and the mods that have access to Brad's channel that uploaded it to Brad's second channel. So to my understanding from what I've seen, this was not uploaded directly by Brad to his channel as a response. Then the entire lyrics for this freestyle rap are uploaded to Genius.
Oh my god.
Sit here and read every.
You see, I was providing, I was letting you live inside of house. I did all this work for, and that was cool.
Single thing.
Acting I'm committing treason. Hey, bitch. Yeah, it's Lambo season. Oh, speaking of, yeah, Flex Entertainment. Talking to your sister, talking to Tina. Sending you the footage of the screaming. What the fuck?
Just for reference, you can see some highlighted sections like this part says,
I can't
Tina,
meme on that.
That's screaming. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. And then like this lyric that says, I just win, bitch.
I just win, bitch. Bitch, I make excuses. Something, man, she's saying I'm abusive, but they looking like Gary Busey. Okay, that wasn't bad, Gary Busey.
Bitch, I make excuses. Man, she is saying I'm abusive, but they looking like Gary Busey. And another one, I'm back again.
I'm back again. Listen, I can say it. I have a black friend. Oh, no. Not the... I know exactly what this means. Not the black friend. I can say it. Oh, we love that. I can say that word because I have a black friend.
Listen, I can say it.
Fucking
I have a black friend. Listen, I remember back then.
Absolute
okay.
tool.
And another lyric that references the actual audio recording. And again, this was before it was released. It was recorded before it was
released. This is for 50 minutes.
The title of the raw video file getting uploaded to YouTube, where he says, "Told her to get out of my house. Don't understand why she ain't leaving yet." And there's a whole bunch more. But back to the Brad Taste in Music subreddit. Karate Drummer posted this screenshot in the caption: "Someone related to Brad supposedly is threatening to sue the Fantano subreddit for posting about him." And it's 1331 Bob saying, "I mean, you could start by reading the 80 other posts about the topic in the sub, replying to someone saying that they're a little bit out of the loop."
How is it a subreddit of this guy?
The mod team has received harassing a mod mail from someone claiming to be related to Brad, threatening baseless legal action if we don't censor discussion about the situation. And Pity replies, "Who the fuck would do this? His parents?" And Saber says, "Brad is also related to himself, technically." And Anna replies,
"You got this deep in this guy."
Mags says, "The Ethan and Klein tactic." And Last Reaction says, "Damn, they really are alike after all." Garmy Garm says, "Didn't Brad say in his freestyle that his mom was threatening to sue and he was trying to stop her?" And Tina replies, "I'd love to see her try." And out of curiosity, I looked up mom on the rap sheet, and there's a section here where he says, "And you know what? It kind of is. My mother, she heard. She started suing. I said, 'Mom, what the fuck you doing?' Then he laughs and says, 'I'm like, listen, it's like my life she wants to ruin.'"
This is
so mad. Brad Taste in Music is the type of...
The Pope. Brad Taste in Music is the type of cartoonishly evil lolcow that only comes around once in a while. True. True. Base take. The Pope.
Of cartoonishly evil lolcow that only comes around... once in a while. He then quote tweets his thread saying, "Just to elaborate for people who don't want to watch his stream or listen to abuse audio, Brad revealed he was arrested for domestic violence and trashed his ex, Tina, during an unhinged return video. When he remembered his ex had proof and could potentially publish the verbal abuse audio, Brad released a second video apologizing profusely and announced a year-long hiatus. In the following days, Tina decided that she didn't want to publish his audio because the situation seemed to be resolved. Brad's videos weren't well received, and it appeared that she wouldn't have to publish audio of Brad screaming at her, being victimized in the process. Brad saw this as an opportunity to come back again, publishing a third video. This time, trashed his ex and claimed Tina's coping mechanism for his loud emotional outbursts was being scared of him.
This is the biggest
crazy part is,
paragraph
Brad
he's ever
actually had
put
an opportunity
together.
to walk away from this completely without the audio being made public, but he couldn't help but launch another feeble attempt to repair his YouTube career. Tina, as expected, released about 10 minutes of audio that showcased exactly what she's claiming Brad did leading up to his arrest.
Good.
Brad sounds
Release
worse
it
than you
all.
could possibly imagine. His moderators, or a hacker, took over his channel's community
Yep.
tab and posted the abuse audio there as well. Then an additional 45-minute freestyle leaked of Brad trashing his ex,
Diabolical.
between his apology video and the aggressive third response. Throughout this entire situation, Brad appears to have only really been trying to salvage his YouTube career.
There
In
is
the
no YouTube career.
first video where he announced his DV arrest, Brad seems more upset that his old group channel doesn't fuck with him anymore.
He's
In
a
2024, Brad tasted
Fuck that. If I see one of my friends ever doing that shit, he's gone.
time in person talking about their shared
Disavowed.
Jewish struggles at an event he attended. A picture Brad
Yep,
took with Ethan
that's
went
what I
viral
mentioned
and people were
before.
pissed. Brad essentially admits he stabbed Ethan in the back and called him a
That's
Zionist to try to avoid getting
crazy.
hate online, which backfired. The crazy part about the entire situation is Brad revealed that he had members of his family literally killed by Hamas. This got reiterated in his initial return video.
There's
It establishes
too many
Brad as
layers
someone who
to
will
this.
say literally anything he thinks will allow him to continue
Too
to
many
survive.
layers.
He's a two-faced cockroach. So imagine my surprise when I listened to Tina's audio she recorded, which appeared to be Brad verbally admitting he was going to fabricate a domestic abuse story to the police in
That
an
is
attempt to remove her from their
like
shared house.
being on
It
fuck.
certainly sounds like he was willing to lie to the police if it meant kicking Tina out of her home, and I now understand why he was so scared of this audio.
That
being
is
released. I
insane.
do want to say that this is how I interpreted the events that have taken place, and these are the inferences I have taken based off the available information I've reviewed.
Nice
All of Brad's videos
inferences,
related to
man.
this incident have
Good
been
job,
either
Pope.
privated or deleted. Then Destiny catches wind of this story.
Dude, as soon as this guy uploads a video, you need to like download that shit ASAP.
Swagger attaches this clip of him with a caption, Destiny says that Tina, Brad Taste in Music's
I'm
ex-partner,
not
was trying to
afraid.
bait Brad into killing her, attaching this clip.
The guy screaming at her, like, isn't that a really scary situation to be in if you're a woman? It can be, yeah. This woman is clearly not afraid, though. There are no abused women, or there are no, I shouldn't say abused women, because those situations are way different. But there's somebody who's genuinely
careful,
fearful of their
Destiny.
partner who's like, I'm going to stay
Destiny, be very careful.
here because my name is on the lease, and I have just as much of a right to be here as you do. That's somebody who wants you. When you're saying, I need you to get the fuck out of my apartment, I'm losing my mind. When the woman says, last I checked, my name was on that fucking lease too. What she's saying is, what she's actually saying to you is she's saying, hit me, pussy. I bet you won't. I dare you. I double dog dare you. You little punk bitch, little dick
That's a
motherfucker. I'm gonna go
crazy
fuck your
thing.
best friend. I'm gonna fuck your dad and your best friend right now. Hit me, motherfucker. I dare you to. That's exactly.
You're gonna be
that's
fucking
exactly
him
what
as
they're
well,
saying. I
mate.
dare you to do it. Don't take the bait. Don't ever take the bait.
Spondale quotes this clip and says, why is he like this 24/7? Missy quotes the clip and says, not surprising at this point, but man, literally just grooming his audience into being domestic abusers. Big Oof Man quotes the clip and says, another common Destiny W yet again. We need more callouts on emotionally abusive Yes Queen.
I don't know what to say to that. Another common Destiny W yet again. We need more callouts on emotionally abusive Yes Queen behavior.
Behavior. Tina herself then quotes the clip and says, fork found in kitchen. Kian replies, what a horrid thing to say. I'm sorry, baby. And Tina says, doesn't bother me because I cannot possibly care less about Destiny's opinion of
Yeah,
literally
good.
anything. Just kind of giggling to myself because this kind of reaction is honestly just a self-report. Shout out to our tier 3 members.
If you have never been in that abusive situation, you will never know how you will act. It's so easy just to type on Twitter, oh, why didn't this happen? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? When you're in that situation, it's so different. And if you've never been in that it's so telling none of these people have ever been
Then
anywhere
Representative
close to
Kiko,
that.
South South, Coldest Bandito, Captain Crash Out, and 19 kilometers. Thank you guys so much for the support.
Shout
We'll
out.
see you all in the next episode.
Oh, good video. Quick, to the point, concise, very informative. Good job.